Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to this series of videos in which we are showing you how you can make an effective way to track your backlogs and to day-to-day your regular routine activities and how many activities are due for a certain given period and how much have you performed, what are the overdue, and if there is any financial implications, then the calculation of the payable amount, etc. So in our previous video, we showed you an improvement in our form, which we use in this for creation of a new user like this. And in this video, again, we are adding another thing, that is backlog clearing start date. This is very important. We missed it in our previous. So introducing this field will let us start from much later, much earlier than the yesterday. Nowadays, in the current situation, the system was only workable for any date for the yesterday, right? Not before that, right? Until you have entered manually some date which are before the yesterday directly into the table. So this is going to add this. So this will this is the way that you do not need now to manually introduce a date of starting of clearance of data of backlog. Into the table. So this is field will go, this data will go directly into the access table. What is the access table here? Let's AccessDB. Yeah, we open it. And where will it land? I show you just in a minute. Yeah, so this is our database, and this is our users table, and in here we have a respective field in which that information will come. That is that is process start. Process start date, right? This is the date from which the process is going to be started. So so let's say that we have a start date here. For example, in our previous example, we showed you that any minota, right? It was created with a date, last day of every month, right? So let's go into the user which we created, any minota, right? So this is the status, okay? And let's see and roll back everything, and we want to start the clearance of database for a date before the yesterday, right? So what we do here, that we see that what is until when has it is so it should be displayed here somewhere, that since when it is the process of backlog clearance has been started for this user. Yeah, this we will also do, right? What is the minimum date for which we have? So we put a date. Let's use this position, and this will indicate us. This will be our process start date for this user. Which process? This is the clearance backlog clearance is process start. Yeah, backlog clearance is process start date. So this should come automatically as soon as you select a user. So this should come in here automatically. Right? Let's move this cell. This looking, make it nice looking, presentable a bit. Yeah. Okay. So this is a fill in the blank. The system will respond as soon as we click in here. The system will go back and get all these information. In addition to all these information, it should also bring what is the date. So since when the backlog clearance has started, right? So we go to the event, the change event. This is the process change event, and in here, after clearing, or we do it in the calc procedure, right? In the calc procedure, we can do this. As you can see that it is ordered by due date, right? And here it is going to be the first day of performance, to be picked in here, and that would be which cell? That would be cell the cell address is F12, right? F12 is the cell address in which we want to make it appear. Okay, F12. So this menu F12 is equal to F12 is equal to backlog start date, ST date, backlog clearance start date. Okay, so what is ST date? Now, ST date will be calculated immediately as soon as it is taken to the move first, right? And okay, so these are total move first, and this is where it is going to be taken. So this is RS. RS, and in here we use the performance date, P date, that is P date. So ST date is equal to P date, right? That's it. Let's see what does it do. For example, so if we bring this, so it gets you the detail that ST date is 30th of August. You have already performed 38. Means the last. It's not the last. This is the only date from where it has started doing its job. This marking of the clearance. Okay. Let's try anything else. Anything else? For example, Robin. Okay, Roman size 01. And the first day from where it was 18th of August. 18th of August, the process started. If you want to roll back everything for a given user, you can put this date so that all of its entrance of the backlog will be rolled back. This is how it is. And when it is bringing this, it is also good that it should bring the the default. It should bring the default rate through which the backlog is being cleared. Here it is 5 entries per day. 5 entries per day means if it is a day, so per day entries means we will be cleared within 1 day. That is 5 days. 5 means 5 days of backlog is being cleared every day. Okay, so this figure should also be achieved directly when we select this. Okay, so it should change. For example, we go to the Amir. Okay, so right, so it should change. What is the last day of a clearance of the data. At the moment, it is just input, right? If you are doing, and there is a risk that if you are working on multiple users, so one user's data will automatically be applied to the other. That may cause an error. Means that may cause overlook from your side, from the user side. Or so this should be achieved by directly going to the table and pick what was the last day when it was used and how many entries were done for the last clearance, right? So what should we do? We will do. Okay, so these are the two things which we would do, and the third thing is that we will make sure that the form which we have here, in this form, we have a backlog start date. When it is entered, then it should go to the start process date in the user. And from there onward, it can start picking. Okay, so this will allow us to go. Currently, we have a drawback that it can put the data stamp only for the yesterday, not before any desired date. Right? If you desire a separate date, say 10 days before, 20 days before, and then you add a backlog on a daily basis, so it should keep on from that given date and onward, not the yesterday, right? So let's make this change also, and then we proceed. So here is the revision of the system that when you click on the user, it does many things apart from this plotting of the pie chart. it tells you that since when have been your backlog clearance process has started, right? It started from 5th of May and today 31st of August, right? And until 31st means yesterday. So it won't allow you to add any further until you have the yesterday, right? If so, since 9th, today is 1st of September, and today, so when the 1st of September becomes yesterday, then it would allow you, right? This is just a rule of the game we have established. Just to what the reason for doing this is that we do not want any post-dated entry. Okay, and if we change this user, so this 5 is this time it is appearing from on the database directly. Okay? If you remove it and you select it, you select it again, so it is going to put why it has put this 5. It went to the database, it found out what was the last date of performance and how much was the rate of performance there. Means it was 5, then it will put 5 in here. So that means it is your. We want the users to be consistent, right? As far as the performance is concerned. So if you are, if it is manageable for you to do it 6 a day, then you can still make it 6. But then you have to pass an entry in here, right? And if the last entry was 6, then it will keep on bringing the 6 here, right? And if we say, for example, we choose NEM, yeah, this one. Okay, so it does many things. First thing is that it put a 3 here because the last entry which was done, so that was 3 days clearance of the overdues, right, backlog. And uh, so it started since 30th of August. So 2 days have been done, 30 and 31st, right? And it won't allow you to enter any other thing. It is allowing you because you can add an entry since 31st is allowed. It means 31st of August entries are allowed. So you can add 3 entries, so it's going to perform you. So 3 into 6, 18. The entry 18 were reduced from the overdue and added into the performed, and 186 is the total. That's right. Okay, so this is how it is being done. So we have added this value in our system that it brings you the information on the change. When you change the user, it goes to the database and see that what are the dues, and it works out all these totals, right? And it gets the title of the report as well from the database, and it offers you to add. If you click go, since there is uh, nothing has yet been performance marked in it. So let's say 2. If you click 2, right, and you click here, so it's ready to add 2 records now. When this message is appearing, it means it is ready to add 2 days clearance to uh, in the database. So it's going to be added. But the backlog, the start date was also 31st of August. So how come that this is, so we have to check it, find it out. So let's go to the AMIR. Yeah, AMIR, yeah. And since, yeah, this is because no entry has yet been done. This 31st of August is appearing. Why? Because that is yesterday. That's not due to that you have some entries done in for this user into the database. It is coming because it was all blank. No performance has yet been backlog or was performed. So that's why it was taking forever. So don't get confused with this. So this is the first entry being done. Why? Because this was, if you remember, it was a blank. When you change it, it was blank. It means no entry. No entry was found in the performance, right? Let me make it clear for you. Yeah, if you click it, you see this will get blank. If you say Ahmed Jamil, you will see that this will get blank. Yeah, this gets blank. It means you can add. You have to do 2 things. First of all, determine that what are your rate, the default rate, that is 2, means 2 days clearance of backlog is being reported. And when you go click go, So if this message can means it is going to add these 2 days performance into the master table, into the clearance of the backlog table, and it will show you, right? So 2 days, which 2 days? That's 1st of April, 1st of March, and 1st of April. Yeah. So these have been done here. Now this time it has updated it. So 50-50, yeah. Means 45-45, that is equal to 90. That's right. And if you change some other user, and this time it is showing you the this 31st of August is showing you directly from the from the database, from the table. Yeah. Now the blank is not coming, and this value is actual value, that this is the day when for this user the entry of the backlog is being performed, and that's it. Right. Okay. So this is how it is. If you change the user, for example, if you go to the unmute, yes, and it reflects you exactly the true thing. Means the last entry which was done, that was 5 days performance, and the date of performance, which if you are going to do now, so that would appear here. This is not changeable, and this is the start of the backlog, right? And you click OK. So it is it tried to add the 1st of September, and it said that this entry is not allowed, not allowed. Okay. So this is how it is done. So it will be allowed tomorrow when you will click it. So it will allow you, because tomorrow, when you are standing on tomorrow, so 1st of November will be, say, yesterday. So then it would be allowed, right? So we have made this improvement, and in the next video, inshallah, we are going to show you that in if you take 15th of every month, for example, right, and we add this all these things, and here we will show you what is the impact of this. Will go directly into the database, and in the table master, in the users table, and when you will add this user, then it would do this on the basis of this date which is provided. So see you in our next video for this exciting experience. Thank you very much for watching.